One nation, one game, a shared heritage. Our country is home to a people united in the desire of those we call heroes. For we know in our hearts that we can be heroes too.
Oh my, what a catch! And he lands inside the end zone!
What an exciting season he's starting out with. What a great play by the offense. Another first down.
This is a day to be proud. You've shown the desire and the will to win. That's gonna take us all the way!
It is a common game that brings us together. Across America, we watch. And no matter how distant we may be, we are one.
It's Super Bowl time once again, and the fans are on their feet.
Oh! Did you see that? Hey, what's your thought?
Now this is a great country we live in. It's about being together. It's about fighting for a cause. And right now, no one's gonna take it away from us.
One country, one game, one goal. To emerge from the fight as champions, as heroes for another day.
Welcome to the Valley of the Sun, home to the red and white of the Phoenix faithful and the hometown Arizona Cardinals. Today they faced the Minnesota Vikings. I'm Dick Enberg, and with me in the booth, legendary NFL quarterback great Dan Fouts. Dan, what should we look for in this game?
Arizona wants to establish the running game early in this one, Dick. If they can do that, they'll be able to control the clock and keep the other offense off the field. But that's what every NFL team wants these days.
And rounding out our broadcast team, Ian Eagle with this report.
Thank you, Dick. I think in a game like this, the records just go right out the window. We're in for a battle.
Players are just as anxious as we are to get this thing underway. Let's crank it up.
You're right, Dan. I saw a few of them jumping around on the sidelines, ready to kick this thing off.
Jackson waits for the kickoff. Ryan sends it toward the end zone. Breaks a tackle. Number 84 tackled at the 26-yard line. Plummer gets the action started here in the first stanza. Number 16 drops to throw on first. Sanders makes the grab. 24 yards on the pass. A great player. What do you think, Ian?
Yeah, Dick. Sanders doesn't get a lot of national attention, but you can see how valuable a receiver he is out there. Very nice play.
It's now 1st and 10, under 6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Plummer to throw on first. Boston makes the reception. Number 89 with a huge pickup.
As an offense, you've got to show you can recognize and pick up the blitz. Great job.
The Cardinals go with the shotgun. 1st and 10. Plummer looking underneath. Number 16 throws underneath. Complete. Gilmore taken down at the 25.
You can't cover a receiver with that ability with one defender. They need to put more guys on him.
It's now 1st and 10. Arizona from the 25-yard line. Makovica takes the ball on the exchange. Number 34 knocked to the turf.
As an old quarterback, I might be a little biased, but I say forget that inside run stuff. Throw the ball.
I have to agree, Dan. If you can't run block any better than that, go up top.
Plummer checks the defense on 2nd down. Number 16, back to pass. He extends and makes a great catch. Oh, my. Boston stopped at the 9.
The defender really shouldn't hang his head after that play. That was just a nice catch by the receiver.
Arizona at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal. Plummer will look to throw. Can't connect. Incomplete pass.
After a throw like that, a quarterback just wants to run and hide. Trust me, I've been there.
Yeah, but you didn't throw many passes that bad, Dan.
And they're getting ready for the 6th play of the drive. They go with the ground game. Makovica down at the 7-yard line.
Makovica thought he had a nice hole, but it closed on him pretty quickly. Pretty good D.
Yeah, Dan, he did have a little hole at first, but just couldn't get there in time. Plummer needs a mighty big play here on 3rd and long. Number 16, back to throw. And the underneath pass falls incomplete.
Nelson tattooed him on that play. Great tackle.
They're going for 3. Arizona takes over the lead with that kick. The Cardinals 3, the Vikings 0. Tate waiting to return the kick. Gramatica boots it long. Clark tackled at the 29-yard line. Culpepper taking possession here in the first quarter. Bennett bursts straight ahead. Couldn't build up any steam. Got a couple.
They got some bangers on that side of the football, Dick. I'm not sure I'd make a habit of testing them up the middle.
Yeah, Dan, those interior defenders are a load. You'd need to be a big-time bulldozer to move them. Minnesota trailing by 3 here in the first quarter. Culpepper going to the air. Moss makes the catch.
That is going to happen all game long if they don't double cover him.
Minnesota near midfield. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Bennett gets the toss. Number 23 loses yardage on the play.
Great defensive pursuit there, Dick. It was like the entire defense knew what was coming.
Yeah, that's some good scouting there. If they know what you're going to do, it's tough to run the ball. The Vikings go with the I formation here in the first quarter. Chapman receives the pitch. Number 34 fends off the tackler. Chapman carries for a decent gain.
Chapman didn't exactly dazzle him with great moves there. He just ran through some arm tackles on that one.
Yeah, but he didn't need any great moves with a defense that porous. Bennett takes the pitch. Number 23 breaking tackles. Bennett carries for a nice gain.
This back won't concede anything. If you're going to bring him down, you're going to have to wrap him up.
Absolutely, Dan. He's a guy that refuses to go down on first contact. Inside the 10, a great punt. Clock stops, ball is down.
A good punter is worth his weight in gold. He pinned them there, and now his defense can pin back their ears and go after him.
Plummer looking over the defensive coverage on first down. Number 16 prepares to pass. Jenkins unable to make the grab.
All it takes is one guy not executing, and the play is over. The receiver let his teammates down there.
Plummer with a 3 wide out set.
Move right!
Number 16 looking downfield. Incomplete over the middle.
The quarterback had no time to make his read there. The rush was in his face before he could get comfortable.
Yeah, it's hard to hit an open receiver when a man's in your face, Dan. The Cardinals leading by 3, 3rd and 10. Plummer is going to throw here. Incomplete.
A little floater there, Dick. The quarterback has got to be wondering what happened on that throw.
Yeah, I'll bet his coach is wondering what happened too.
Arizona will punt it away. He might outkick his coverage. That's a great punt. Moss sends a tackler. Number 84 taken down at the opponent's 47. Minnesota just outside the 45-yard line here in the first quarter. Culpepper readies to throw the ball. Moss with the catch. Number 84, good touchdown Vikings.
Boy, the receiver showed tremendous speed there, separating from the defender after the catch to take it in for the score.
Bryan to try the extra point. And it's good. The Vikings 7, the Cardinals 3. Jackson near the end zone, waits for the kick.
Ryan blasts it deep.
Jackson tackled at the 26-yard line. Plummer with an empty backfield. Arizona from the 26-yard line. Number 16 drops to throw. Plummer completes the short toss. Boston picks up a big chunk of real estate.
Great job by the receiver shaking loose, but an even better job by the quarterback finding the open man.
You're right, Dan. The quarterback ignored the rush and spotted his man. Very well done.
It's now 1st and 10, under a minute remaining here in the first quarter. Plummer will look to throw. Finds his target in the short zone. Boston with a huge pickup.
First down is a great down to throw, Dick, because even if you don't get another first down, if you complete it, you're in good shape on second down.
The Cardinals trailing by 4, 2nd and 2. Jones takes the handle. Number 26 gives him a fresh set of downs. After the first quarter, it's the Vikings 7, the Cardinals 3. Arizona near midfield, 1st and 10. He gets the ball.
Can't fault the running back there, Dick. The men up front just didn't do their job.
Yeah, it's a little hard to run when there isn't a hole.
Not today, Jake.
Plummer back to throw. Going the other way, interception.
Chavis made a nice break on the pass there. Good pick.
Culpepper begins this drive here in the second period. Number 11 has to pass. The pass to the flat falls to the ground.
Stark delivered an absolutely bone-charring hit there. Wow.
It's now 2nd and 10, under 6 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Chapman to the outside. Solid tackle.
You know, that play won't make any highlight reels, but I like it anyway. Positive yards from the perimeter running game is always a plus.
Yeah, at the very least, it keeps the defense honest, Dan. Minnesota leading by 4. They go with 4 wide receivers. Culpepper going to the air. Pass over the middle. Complete. Bates breaks loose for big yardage.
A game is often decided by which team is most efficient on third down. Good job by the offense getting the first.
Yeah, they saw a hole in the defense and exploited it. It's what offensive football is all about. Minnesota just inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Got a carry here. Morrow still on his
stage. He won't go down.
Can't fault the running back there. The defense had the right blitz called at the right time.
Well, you know what they say, Dan. Timing is everything. The Vikings go with an empty backfield here in the second quarter. Culpepper prepares to pass. Wilson deflects the pass, incomplete.
Culpepper didn't set his feet properly on that throw, and it cost him. Incomplete.
You're right, Dan. He looked a little antsy back there, and the poor throw is what you end up with.
Culpepper in the shotgun formation. Minnesota from the 33-yard line. Number 11 looking downfield. The wide receiver plucks the ball out of the air.
The receiver did a nice job getting open, but he's got to make sure he has enough for the first down before he breaks off his route. Fourth down now.
Yep, mental lapse by the receiver brings up fourth down. Minnesota lines up in punt formation. He boots it high and long. Jackson fends off the tackler. Number 84 stopped at the 19.
Jones, I'm gonna shut you down. I know where you're going, Plummer. Go.
Jones on the sweep. Loss of 2 on the play.
Defense is all about penetration, pursuit, and punishment. I'd say they did all 3 there.
Yeah, and the offense on that play makes me think of another P word, Dan. Pathetic. Plummer readies to throw the ball. Boston pulls it in. Boston just recorded his 5th catch of the game. He's impressive. The Cardinals trailing by 4 here in the second quarter. Jones starts in the open field. Number 26 taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Jones didn't look like he knew what he wanted to do there, and uncertainty always leads to losses in the running game.
Well, the defense didn't hesitate, I'll tell you that. Plummer is going to throw here. Jones hauls it in.
The tight end shook free of the coverage and hauled it in nicely there. Keep going to him.
Yeah, if he can get open like that, there's no reason not to. Plummer with an empty backfield. Arizona from the 45-yard line. Number 16 fires. What a great toss.
They brought the blitz but couldn't get to the quarterback. Nice job by the O-line.
The Cardinals go with 4 wide receivers here in the second quarter. Plummer going for the wideout.
They just didn't account for the extra rusher on that play, Dick, and he got the pressure to cause the incompletion.
Yeah, that's a nice call by the defensive coordinator in that situation. Arizona trailing by 4. Jones takes it into the line. Number 26 brought down after a nice game.
There is simply no excuse for bad tackling in this league, Dick. The defender was there, he just dropped his head and missed the tackle.
I agree, Dan, but it was a pretty darn good run, too.
It's now 3rd and 3. Arizona from the 27-yard line. Jones hard into the line. Number 26 with what looks to be a first down.
Nothing fancy there. Just some good blocking and tough running on 3rd and short. Well done.
And that's what this game is all about, Dan, converting when you need it most.
Plummer drops to throw, complete to the middle of the field. Bradford is having a fantastic day. He's racked up many tackles.
Arizona is going to have to find a way to stop him, Dick. He's making too many tackles.
Plummer puts it up. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Great concentration to come up with an incredible touchdown catch.
Gramatica sets up for the extra point try. He tacks on the extra point. The Cardinals 10, the Vikings 7. Clark awaits the kick. Gramatica kicks it long. Clark tackled at the 28-yard line. Culpepper with an empty backfield here in the second quarter. Number 11 back to throw. Culpepper can't connect.
Oh, that drives a coach crazy. You got a perfect play called and everybody executes it except the receiver.
Culpepper will look to throw. Oh, what great accuracy there. 17 yards on the play. And I think he's one of the game's elite.
Yeah, Dick, Derek Alexander plays inspired football. In fact, he wears number 82 to honor his brother, who wore that number in high school. And later, he tragically passed away.
Chapman will get the carry. Number 34 tackled at the opponent's 49-yard line.
Chapman has got to love the effort of his offensive line on that play. All he had to do was stick it up in there.
Yeah, the running back's job becomes easy when the hole is that big.
The defender was all over that guy. I'm not sure why the quarterback threw it.
I agree, Dan. He should have gone to another receiver. That defender was all over him.
Culpepper surveys the defense on 3rd down. Number 11 trying to connect over the middle.
What a hit. That thing echoed all the way up here into the booth.
Richardson into punt. Long field for the offense now. They down the punt.
Special teams coach is clapping on the sidelines after that one. His guy just pinned the opposing offense deep in their own end.
Arizona at the 8-yard line, 1st and 10. Jones receives the handoff.
The more time they can take off the clock, the better. They have the lead. They don't need to score anymore.
It's now 2nd and 6. Arizona from the 12-yard line. Jones gets the handoff. Number 26 down at the 15-yard line.
Great timing on the blitz there. The linemen were engaged with their men by the time he got there, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right, Dan. You simply have to give that play to the defense. Sometimes they just win.
Just a missed opportunity there. They put themselves in good position on third down. They just couldn't convert.
Yeah, they had a 3rd and short. They just couldn't get it done.
Arizona will kick it away. He nailed that one. Oh, my. Moss breaks the tackle. Number 84 taken down at his own 45. Minnesota takes over 1st and 10. Culpepper back to pass. Alexander, the intended target.
Hey, they're going to continue to bring the blitz if they don't show they can pick it up.
Now, if I was the defensive coordinator, I certainly would, Dan. It was effective that time. Minnesota trailing by 3 here in the 2nd quarter.
Right side!
Jackman pushes straight ahead. Number 34 breaks through for a nice gain.
Great push up front by the big fellas there. They got up under the defenders and drove them out of the hole.
Absolutely, Dan. It looked like the defensive line stood up right at the snap, and the offensive lineman just drove them out of the hole. Bennett gets the toss. Number 23 breaking tackles. Bennett taken down at the 32. After a half, it's the Cardinals 10, the Vikings 7. Samantha Blair is down on the sidelines with this report.
Thanks, Dick. During halftime, I spoke with Coach McGinnis about his team's performance. He said he likes the way his team is stopping the run. He also said he was displeased by his team's passing attack. Back to you, Dick.
Thanks for that report, Samantha. What's your assessment of their first half performance, Ian?
Everybody on the offense needs to get on the same page to get their passing game back on track in the second half.
Tate back deep for the return. Gramatica places it long. Clark sheds a tackler. He's free.
Clark got some great blocking on that return, and he did the rest, picking his way for a nice gain.
It's now 1st and 10. Minnesota from the 42-yard line. Culpepper prepares to pass. The wideout brings it in. Alexander tackled at the opponent's 46-yard line.
Alexander showed what separates him from some of the other receivers in the league, the ability to fight in traffic to make the tough catch.
Culpepper calling signals from the shotgun.
Randy, I'm going to take you out this fight. Not today, Dante.
Number 11 goes toward the wideout. Finds man in the flat. Moss tackled at the 31-yard line.
If the line can recognize a blitz like that, the QB should be able to find the mismatch down the field.
Minnesota just outside the 30. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Barrett with a nice tackle.
You know, in this league, the yards between the tackles are always well earned. He got a couple, but not much.
Yeah, but he paid for those yards with a few big bruises, Dan. The Vikings go with the I formation. 2nd and 8. Culpepper looking downfield. Culpepper wants to convert this 3rd and long. Number 11 going to the air. Pass complete. Moss down at the 17-yard line.
Good job there. Fresh set of downs, 4 more chances to find the end zone.
Yeah, we'll see what they go with here on 1st down. Minnesota just outside the 15-yard line. Less than 5 minutes remain here in the 3rd quarter. Culpepper is going to throw here. He finds his man over the middle. Walsh picks up a big chunk of real estate.
It's tough to cover these receivers man-to-man. Maybe the coaches should get them a little help from a safety.
The Vikings trailing by 3. They go with an empty backfield. Culpepper throws it toward the end zone.
All it takes is one guy out of 11 not doing his job and a play is busted. Well, on that play, the receiver was the one guy.
Minnesota at the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. Culpepper readies to throw. Touchdown, Vikings!
The quarterback's faith in the receiver was well placed. Even though he was covered, he made a great touchdown catch.
Bryan for the point after touchdown. The kick is good. The Vikings 14, the Cardinals 10. Jackson deep to receive the kickoff. Bryan kicks it deep. Jackson tackled at the 27-yard line. Plummer leading the offense on this 3rd quarter drive. Number 16 back to throw. Grabbed by the wide receiver. Boston breaks loose for big yardage.
You know, you can't fault the defender on that play. He was there. The receiver just made an athletic grab on the ball.
The Cardinals trailing by 4. 1st and 10. Plummer drops to throw. Connects out in the flat. Sanders taken down at his own 44.
After the lineman picked up the blitz, the quarterback's job became easy.
Arizona just inside the 45-yard line here in the 3rd quarter. Jones takes it straight ahead. Defense stops him after a short gain.
Good call by the defensive coordinator on that play. He sent an extra defender right at the point of attack.
Yeah, they probably saw something on film and knew they'd like to run right there in that situation. Plummer goes to work on 3rd down. Number 16 back to pass. Sanders with the grab. Number 81 taken down at the 39.
Dick, 3rd down conversions are the single most important plays in football. Good job converting there.
You're always preaching the importance of 3rd downs, partner. The offense heard the sermon there. They keep it on the ground. Jones fends off the tackler. Number 26 stopped after a pretty decent gain.
The defense had ample opportunity to bring him down. They just didn't finish the tackle when they had the chance.
And in this league, if you don't take advantage of your chances, you're going to regret it at the end of the game. The Cardinals trailing by 4. They're just inside the 35-yard line. He takes the handoff. Jones breaks the tackle. He just won't go down. Number 20, touchdown Cardinals.
Jones showed why he's one of the most explosive players in the league. One crease and it's over.
Gramatica readies for the point after. The Cardinals 17, the Vikings 14. Clark set deep for the kick. Gramatica sends it toward the end zone. Clark tackled at the 27-yard line. Minnesota just outside the 25-yard line here in the 3rd quarter. He'll carry the ball.
Morrow hesitated for just a minute, it looked like. And if you hesitate in this league, you're not going to get much.
You're right, Dan. He would have been much better off just putting his head down and barreling forward and then just get what's there. Minnesota trailing by 3. They're just inside the 30. Bennett into the teeth of the defense. Number 23 taken down at the 30.
The defense is crowding the line of scrimmage to stop the run, Dick. I think they'd be better off going to the air.
Yeah, Dan, it looked like the entire defense read run before the ball was even snapped. It's now 3rd and 7. Culpepper in the shotgun formation. Number 11 to the wideout. Completes the short toss. Moss has now hauled in 5 receptions in the game. Culpepper reading the defense on 1st down. Number 11 throws to the flat. Pulled in by the wideout.
Alexander did a nice job shielding the defender away with his body, preventing him from making a play on the ball.
You're right, Dan, but these days a receiver has to be physical to succeed in this league. Minnesota trailing by 3, 2nd and 3. Culpepper prepares to pass. Pass underneath. Complete. Barrett has been making great tackles all day.
How many tackles is that for him today? He must have a bunch.
Minnesota near midfield here in the 3rd quarter. Culpepper looking downfield. Pulled in by the running back. Morrow breaking tackles. Number 33 tackled at the 28-yard line.
As an ex-quarterback, I love that call. Everybody's thinking run on 3rd and short, and they throw for the 1st.
Well, one thing for certain, the defense was thinking run as well, that's for sure.
It's pressure time, the 4th quarter. It's the Cardinals 17, the Vikings 14.
Minnesota is still in this game. They just need somebody to step up and make some plays.
Culpepper in the shotgun formation. Minnesota from the 28-yard line. Number 11 releases. He finds his mark. Moss has had a great game receiving.
He's been having a great game, Dick. He has over 100 yards receiving.
Minnesota just outside the 15-yard line. Less than 6 minutes remain here in the 4th quarter. Bennett receives the ball here. Number 23 bowls forward for a couple of yards.
The offense is going to have to show they can pick that blitz up before this one's through. Good defense.
Yeah, if you can't pick up the blitz, it makes for a long afternoon for your running back. Minnesota getting ready for the 8th play of the drive. Bennett takes the toss. Number 23 sheds a tackle. Bennett down at the 14-yard line.
Nice run, but it was just a case of excellent defensive pursuit, tracking down the ball carrier before he could head up the sideline.
Yeah, they swarmed all over him there. It's now 3rd and 7. Minnesota from the 14-yard line. Culpepper going to the air. Pass is incomplete.
Culpepper was a little overeager on that throw, Dick. It looked like he rushed it.
Yeah, and when you rush it, that's what happens.
He's trying to pull his team even. Didn't have any difficulty hitting that one. The Cardinals 17, the Vikings 17. Jackson waits for the return. Ryan boots it long. Jackson tackled at the 28-yard line. Plummer taking possession here in the 4th quarter. Jones will get the ball here. Number 26 fends off the tackler. Jones breaks another tackle. Bradford tracks him down.
To run the ball through the middle of the defense, you got to get good push from your center and guards. They didn't get it done there.
Yeah, the defensive front stopped them in the hole. No gain is the result.
Arizona just inside the 30 here in the fourth quarter. Plummer trying for the wide receiver. Austin gets wide open and makes the catch. Number 89 tackled at his 41-yard line.
The offensive line gave him the time he needed, and he was able to locate a wide-open receiver for the big play.
I bet they never looked that wide open when you played, Dan.
The Cardinals go with 4 wide receivers. First and 10. Plummer is going to throw here. Completed pass. Gilmore tackled at the opponent's 46-yard line.
Crockett tried to cover that receiver one-on-one, but he wasn't fast enough to keep up.
It's now first and 10. Less than 4 minutes remain here in the fourth quarter. Makovica running hard into the line. Number 34 picks up a nice chunk of yardage.
Great timing there, Dick. The men up front got a hat on a hat, and the back flew through the hole for a good pickup.
You're right, Dan. The back hit the line at just the right moment. Plummer readies to throw the ball. Jones with the reception. Number 26 taken down at the 30.
Jones never lost track of the ball, and that's the key on this play. The defender tried to distract him, but he stayed focused and made the catch.
This will be the 5th play of the current drive. Plummer back to throw. Looking over the middle. It's complete. Hall has delivered many key tackles in this game.
Who is blocking that guy? He has to be double or triple teamed the way he's playing.
The Cardinals go with an empty backfield. First and 10. Plummer drops to throw. Touchdown Cardinals!
Those long TD passes deflate a defense like nothing else.
Gramatica to attempt the PAT. He hits the point after. The Cardinals 24, the Vikings 17. Clark back to return the kickoff. Gramatica blasts it deep. Clark tackled at the 30-yard line. Culpepper with an empty backfield here in the fourth quarter. Number 11 will look to throw. Bates pulls it in. Lassiter has been making great tackles all day.
He's flying today, Dick. He's making almost every tackle for this defense.
Culpepper back to pass.
Intercepted, a turnover. After that hit, the receivers just think about surviving, not hanging on to the ball.
Arizona leading by 7, 1st and 10. Plummer prepares to pass. Incomplete, pass over the middle.
Hey, I tell you, quarterbacks are just like elephants. They don't forget, especially when a receiver drops the ball. He might think twice before going his way again.
Yeah, Dan, if you can't rely on a receiver to catch the football, it's only natural to look somewhere else the next time. It's now 2nd and 10. Plummer with 4 wide receivers. Number 16 looking downfield. He hits his man perfectly. Boston continues to get open in this game.
He's finding holes in the defensive coverage, Dick. He has already burned them for over 100 yards receiving in this game.
Arizona just inside the 20. Less than 2 minutes remain here in the 4th quarter. Jones takes the ball. Number 26 carries for good yardage there.
Wow, I could have run through that hole. The offensive line just gashed the defense.
Yeah, that's the kind of hole that running backs dream about. Great blocking.
Jones, you're too slow, man.
Jones gets the carry. Number 26 can only get a couple.
They're keeping the ball in bounds, and time continues to tick away.
Plummer with an empty backfield here in the 4th quarter. Number 16 is going to... That pass is intercepted.
Aggression on defense always makes good things happen. Great hit to force the turnover there.
Minnesota at the 9-yard line. 1st and 10. Culpepper readies to throw the ball. Dawkins, the intended receiver there.
That was a great job of driving on the ball after it's thrown. Excellent deflection.
You're right, Dan. The receiver never really threatened him on that play. The deflection is what you come up with.
Culpepper with 4 wide receivers here in the 4th quarter. Number 11 back to throw. Dawkins makes the catch. Wilson is having a fantastic day. He's racked up many tackles.
He is single-handedly keeping them from getting anything going on offense.
The Vikings go with split backs. 3rd and 3. Culpepper drops to throw. The wideout snags it. Alexander picks up a big chunk of real estate.
The safeties were trying to get involved in stopping the run. They were surprised by the pass.
That's right, Dan, but safeties have to always remember that their first responsibility is the pass.
Culpepper scans the defense on 1st down. He spikes the ball. It's now 2nd and 10. Minnesota from the 41-yard line. Culpepper going to the air. Barrett tips the pass incomplete.
That'll drive a coach nuts. He calls the right play, the receiver comes open, and the quarterback throws a floater.
Just think how the quarterback feels.
Culpepper staring at 3rd and long. Number 11 will look to throw. Complete. McKinnon has delivered many key tackles in this game.
He's been all over the field today, Dick. It seems like he's been involved in every tackle.
Minnesota just outside the 40 here in the fourth quarter. Quarterback stops the clock with that spike. Culpepper with 4 wide receivers. Minnesota from the 42-yard line. Number 11 prepares to pass. Culpepper hits his man underneath. Dawkins picks up some good yardage.
Dawkins bailed his quarterback out on that play, snaring the ball before the defender could make a break on it.
Just goes to show, a quarterback is only as good as his receivers allow him to be. Culpepper brings the offense to the line of scrimmage on this big third down. The final score, the Cardinals 24, the Vikings 17. For Dan Fouts, I'm Dick Enberg saying so long.